Hello, my name is Bill Tierney. I am a results coach and I'm a certified IFS practitioner. And I want to talk to you about how self-led coaching using the IFS model might be able to help you. Before I could start producing results using the IFS model, I needed to use IFS to heal my past. I'll be the first one to tell you that I certainly haven't completely healed my past. I'm still working on it. There's evidence all the time that shows up that I still have more healing work to do, but I've healed enough of it now where I have a sufficient amount of self leadership, which means I'm going to read to you how I define it. Self leadership is the ability to recognize when my thoughts, emotions, impulses, choices, and actions are not coming from the best and highest version of myself, and knowing what to do to adjust when that happens. Self leadership means that when I'm not showing up as the highest and best version of myself, I recognize it and I know what to do about it. Self, with a capital S, refers to my true authentic self. And as my true authentic self, I have access to resources and qualities that simply are not available to me when I don't have access to my true authentic self. Developing self-leadership means that in my current present life and in the circumstances of my life as it is now, I have the ability to call on and show up as my true authentic self, to call on those resources and qualities and help those parts of myself help me to live the kind of life that I want, rather than having to endure, tolerate, settle for the life that I have. I do now have the life that I want. I'm inspired by it, and I help my clients do the same thing using what I call self-led coaching. I believe very strongly that before anyone can generate lasting results in their lives, they will need to develop their own self-leadership. That's why I have developed my coaching style and approach to help my clients to get far more effective and efficient and quicker results than I've ever been able to help them get. There are three reasons why people can't actually make the changes that they want to make. Number one, they don't know what they want. Number two, they don't believe they deserve what they want. And number three, they're stuck in cycles that prevent them from getting what they want. I help them identify an inspiring future. I help them get to the source of the belief that they wouldn't deserve a life that they would love and enjoy and be fulfilled in. I help them identify that cycle and help them break out of it. And I do this using the IFS model, along with other tools that I've either learned or developed over the 12 plus years that I've been a coach now, since 2011. At the core of sustainable, lasting results is self-leadership, the ability to develop and use self-leadership, the ability to tap into those innate resources that otherwise you don't have access to. Once a client accepts that their mind is multiple and that they have burdened parts, and then learn how to get to know and understand those burdened parts and form alliances with them, then they can begin to lead their lives as their true authentic selves. They develop self-leadership. And once my clients have learned how to develop self-leadership, I help them practice that self-leadership through practical application of the IFS model in their life as it's lived. When a sufficient level of self-leadership has been developed, I help the client design a coaching project that we can use to start building the kind of life that they want, and the kind of life that empowers them and that helps them to define their true purpose. In summary, this is how self-led coaching works. There are three reasons individuals aren't already living inspired, empowering, and fulfilling lives. Number one, they don't know what they want. Number two, they don't believe they deserve what they want. And number three, they're stuck in cycles that prevent them from getting what they want. So self-led coaching helps my clients to identify an inspiring future, to change disempowering beliefs, and to break out of patterns and cycles that keep them stuck. So if you'd like to talk to me more about self-led coaching, please go to my online calendar. I'll put a link here right next to this video where you can find 30 minutes that work for you. Let's have a conversation. It'll be confidential, and we'll use that time to meet each other, get to know each other a little bit, and discover whether or not self-led coaching is right for you.